Alright guys, Simon here. We're playing Mass Effect 3 and we've just defeated Cerberus. Well, we destroyed their base, but the elusive man wasn't there. We did kill Kai Lang though. I don't know why that base is still there, it should be gone. But we are going to Earth to face the Reapers. Yes. So we're I don't know, about a third of the way into the ending sequence, I guess. First step was to destroy Cerberus. You can see how there's Reapers in every other system in the galaxy now, so there's no point trying to go there. There's Citadels back here too. Alliance cruiser. Mind you, the ships are also white plastic, not just the buildings.
Commander, you've got a priority message from Admiral Hackett requesting to come aboard.
Permission granted.
Aye, Commander.
You'd think in space they would paint
Commander?
everything black.
Admiral?
Are you ready to bring the might of the galaxy to bear on the Reapers?
Yes, sir.
Then let's make sure the fleets are ready.
Yay, epic cutscenes.
All fleets reporting in, sir.
Never before have so many come together from all quarters of the galaxy. But never before have we faced an enemy such as this. The Reapers will show us no mercy. We must give them no quarter. They will terrorize our populations. We must stand fast in the face of that terror. They will advance until our last city falls, but we will not fall. We will prevail. Each of us will be defined by our actions in the coming battle. Stand fast. Stand strong. Stand together. Hack it out. Shepard, the Sword fleets are ready to strike at the Reapers surrounding Earth. While they keep the enemy engaged, you and Hammer ground forces can take London.
London? Why aren't we hitting the Citadel directly?
Anderson can brief you on that. Admiral, how are you holding up?
We're ready to end this. But as you can see, the station's closed itself since it appeared over London.
Damn it. Gotta get the arms open to dock the Crucible.
Exactly.
But London is surrounded by Hades cannons. Hammer transports can't land while they're active. You lead a squadron of smaller shuttles. Infiltrate with a ground team to take out the cannons using heavy weapons. Hammer can land, and we'll set up a forward operations base.
I still don't see how we're getting to the Citadel from London.
The Reapers use this beam to transport humans, alive and dead, to the Citadel. From the FOB, Hammer will launch an all-out assault on the Citadel beam. Everyone who makes it that far will take the beam to the Citadel, then locate and activate the Citadel arm controls.
Once we see those arms, Shield Fleet will escort the Crucible to the Citadel. But timing will be critical. We don't have enough firepower to keep the Crucible safe for long.
Nothing's ever easy. No reason it should start now.
It's desperate. I don't even want to guess at our odds.
But this is the only plan we have. If we wait, the Reapers bleed us slowly. Conventionally, we can't defeat the Reapers without the Crucible. Get the Citadel arms open. Commander, whatever the cost, we'll do the rest.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to all of us.
So that's the plan. We're going to London, fight on the ground to that transport beam, and then beam ourselves up into the Citadel to open the arms of the Citadel. Alright, who should we bring? Doesn't really matter, we're completely overpowered at this point. So yes, fighting on Earth in London. And you will see that London is not white concrete.
Approaching Sol Relay, Commander.
But before that, more cinematics.
We're through the relay in 30 seconds. Alliance fleet reporting. Turian fleet reporting. Asari fleet's reporting.
Why is there a live ship here? Up on the top left, you see that?
Quarian fleets accounted for and ready.
Geth fleet reporting. All fleets reporting in, Commander. Ready to engage on your command.
Oh my god, it's cuttlefish.
This is it, everyone. Be ready on my signal. Fire!
You know the Reapers are between us and Earth, so any shots that miss are gonna hit Earth.
On my command, engage the Reaper forces.
Roger that. All fighters on me.
So basically Earth is getting nuked to hell right now. Because not every shot's gonna hit. Look at that.
Attack!
Acknowledged.
So according to the codex, I know I haven't been reading that, if you concentrate about 3 or 4 dreadnoughts on one Reaper, you will overwhelm its shields and you can defeat it. So it's actually not that bad. It's just that the Reapers outnumber
Breaking off.
us.
Preparing for descent.
And also given that each Reaper represents an entire species in the past, a lot of species are being, well, the remains of whatever species they were made of, are being destroyed by our ships right now. Because we are killing quite a few Reapers doing this. Obviously not enough to actually win the war, but
Commander.
quite a few.
Be careful down there.
We'll be fine. Stay focused.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, you should get back to piloting, Joker, instead of walking around.
Advanced teams are away. Hammer's in position and waiting for you guys to clear a path. Normandy's rejoining Sword.
Stay safe. I'll be back before you know it.
I'll hold you to that. Normandy out.
We're closing in on the LZ, Commander.
How's it look?
Like hell? Take a look for yourself.
Hey, let's have a look. So this is London. It's not white concrete. It's not curvy towers or diagonal towers. It actually looks like London Earth.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I know how you must feel.
Barely even recognize it.
So there's the Big Ben. So for once they based this on a real-world city, right? Although there are
We got a lock. Hold on.
giant curvy towers up there as well. You see the skyline here. So there's a few curvy things. And there's a few Ilium towers. And then there's the Reaper thing.
Damn it!
Status.
That was the squad responsible for taking out that defense turret.
Who's on it now?
Nobody in the vicinity. All either deployed or shot down.
Drop us off.
Ma'am?
We have to take that thing out before Hammer can land.
Understood.
Change of plans, people. We're gonna take out that Hades cannon.
How do we do that?
That downed shuttle would have been carrying heavy weapons.
Perfect. You heard the man. Once we're clear, make your way to the crashed shuttle. We'll search the wreckage for heavy weapons.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Alright, so that's what we're doing. But at least this, at least this city looks like it's got history, right? It's not just a few curvy, a few curvy copy and paste things. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot these things until they die, basically.
Get clear. Come get us once we've taken that turret out.
Roger that. Cortez out.
All right, everyone, let's move.
I feel bad for these guys. Like, they're all hiding in cover thinking it helps. It does nothing for them. Cover! It does nothing! Wait, he's still alive. Whoa, what happened there? My mouse just went funny. So there's Big Ben, right? Let's see, there's that building there. It's kind of vaguely futuristic diagonals. But you see that, so those are the human towers. We saw the similar towers in Vancouver, they just copy and pasted that. And then underneath we have, stop shaking. Underneath we have, fairly old human buildings, so those are like, those are like buildings from our time. And then I think there's a few Ilium towers there too. See that thing there? I think that's kind of from Ilium. That looks like a modern day glass skyscraper, and then there's a few concrete things. And then there's, those things. I guess those are fairly new. But obviously they're not based on real world architecture. Can we stop shaking the screen, please? So that's like an apartment building or an office building. Low-rise combination of concrete and glass. Old school street lights. And this thing, that's interesting. That looks kind of like the stuff we see on Ilium. That tower there. And that looks like what we see on Ilium as well. So you can see how there's like a whole mix of different building types and history, right? So there's the old stuff and then there's the new stuff. So this looks like a real city with history. Unlike, when we went to Thessia, it just looks like everything's the same. Everything's just the same few things copy and pasted over. Like, that's what I mean, like, the game is more interesting when the architecture is plausible. Actually, no, I might be completely lying. I think this is the first time I've ever bothered to look at the skyline. This is the third time that I played through there, or played through this game, and this mission. The first time I've ever bothered looking at the skyline. So maybe it doesn't really matter. Maybe it really doesn't matter, because nobody cares. I mean, I think it's a bit of a shame if nobody cares. Although this is a combat level, right? It's not really a... It's a combat level where they don't ask you to look that way. They kind of ask you to look this way. And they put the Big Ben there, right? Because that's a landmark and they want you to see that. I mean, it's not a coincidence that the Big Ben is in front of you, where you can see it. They want you to see it. Okay. This is really not helping the way the screen shakes around like this. Well, let's put it this way. I mean,
This is Captain Johnson. Power's getting torn apart. We need those guns offline now.
all right.
Watch it, you got brutes.
Okay. It's just that, you know, when different planets look the same, it's like it's a missed opportunity. Like you'd think, hey, we're in Thesia. Maybe the architecture will convey something about the culture. I mean, when we were in the
2 guns down, but we still can't land.
we were in the Ardakyashi monastery, I was talking about how, you know, maybe if the Asari had biotics, it would mean that, you know, they can use their biotic powers to build different types of architecture and make different shapes than, say, humans. Because human biotics are so rare, they can't use them for construction work, you'd think. So maybe then it would make sense that Asari architecture and furniture could have more intricate curves and more intricate, you know, shapes, because they can use biotics to make those shapes. You know, it's things like that. But as it is, you know, if you look at the buildings, you look at the vehicles, you look at the furniture, you look at the streets, you look at the cities, you can't tell that one culture is any different from another, when in fact they are. I mean, we didn't really go to Palaven, but maybe if you go to Palaven, because the Turians are an imperial society, maybe the arrangements of their cities will be different, because the city reflects... Should I be talking about this at this point? Or should I be talking about the game? I guess we're just kind of fighting things. I mean, the shape of...
Damon, you got airborne hostiles inbound.
Okay...
Gonna try to keep them off you.
Oh, you do that.
Careful, Cortez.
The shape of cities, you know, are related to the way the cities are run. So, you know, in democratic cities, you know, things like the town square, or, you know, the market, things like that might be prominent.
Damn it, I'm hit.
Oh no, Cortez!
I'm alright.
He's
You
alright.
sure?
But I won't be picking you up. I gotta land this bird quick.
Get safe.
Anything for you.
Whereas, you know, if you're a military society, maybe the barracks, or like the center of government might be more important. You might find that in a prominent place in town, or if you're like maybe if you're the Volus and you're trading a lot, then maybe the markets or the stock exchange would be more prominent.
There's the shuttle. Keep an eye out for their heavy weapon supplies.
Can't see anything. Alright, there's that. I mean, in Nos Astra, back in the second game, we get out of the shipport and we immediately arrive at the Nos Astra Stock Exchange. And so that really highlights you know, the role of commerce on Nos Astra, whereas on Omega, we get off the ship and the first thing we see is Afterlife, which is, I guess, you know, Arya's throne, you know, is in Afterlife. And so I guess, you know, the most important thing in Omega is Arya. So by the way they arrange, you know, different things in the city, you can tell what's more important and what's less what's going on, and what's less important, right?